Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, we're going to be interacting with two platforms, Lombard Finance and a new platform I found called InceptionLRT. We're going to treat one particular strategy that's of interest. This strategy will position you for earning points from a wide range of projects, including yield, while maintaining your underlying assets, in this case, Bitcoin. Okay, so we are going to be depositing LBTC, the native BTC version variant powered by Lombard Finance onto this platform called Inception LRT in a strategy that will earn us as many as points from 5 projects altogether. So we'll be earning points from Mellow, Dito, Turtle Club, MEV commit points. Will also be earning Symbiotic, earning Inception totems, as well as Lux, Lombard Lux. So as many as 6 or 7 points from 6 or 7 projects. Bear with me, my articulation is a bit poor. Okay, contextually, Inception LRT is basically an aggregator for LST strategies. So basically, when you have an LST asset from an LST platform such as Lombard Finance, specifically in this case LBTC, you can redeposit it on Inception in another strategy to improve your overall yield as well as airdrop prospects. Okay, I'll assume you know the gist. You get the gist. I've done many videos so far covering Lombard Finance and what it is. Basically, on here, you liquid stake your Bitcoin asset. So it's a liquid staking platform for Bitcoin. You liquid stake your Bitcoin asset. In turn, you get LBTC, which is pegged to the valuation of BTC. It's a receipt that you get from Lombard Finance. Now, this receipt, you can take it onto other platforms, in this case, Inception LRTs, and redeposit it into this vault here to expand the opportunities. Okay. Instead of just earning Lombard Lux, from Lombard for holding LBTC, you can now earn position yourself for 7 airdrop prospects with the same principle. Okay, so I'll assume you get the gist. Let's get started. First, you want to onboard on Lombard Finance with an invite code. The invite will be in the description. The reason is because this will give you 10% extra lux. Next, you want to get LBTC. Typically, to get LBTC, now we're referring to LBTC on the Ethereum chain. Typically, to get LBTC, you would need to withdraw your BTC from, say, a centralized exchange onto your MetaMask on the Ethereum chain. This will arrive as wrapped BTC. When you have wrapped BTC and you come to Lombard while connected to the Ethereum chain, your balance will populate here. Your wrapped BTC balance, then you can stake it to get LBTC in turn. Now, that's the traditional method, but the method is simplified these days because LBTC has become a popular token that you can simply purchase on any decentralized exchange or even on MetaMask. Okay, so for example, you can type LBTC here and purchase some. That is going to be my approach. So I did fund my wallet with some ETH before this video. This is my tutorial wallet, and I'm going to be purchasing LBTC. Now, instead of purchasing LBTC with my entire ETH holding, I'm going to be purchasing just like $50 worth of LBTC because I want to use the remaining ETH in another strategy on Inception, which I'll also showcase in the course of this video. Okay, so let's go to, okay, so around this $51 worth of LBTC. So I'll be getting 50 $50 per 98 in turn. The estimated gas fee is around 1.25. I don't know. I would expect that the fee on Ethereum is low at the moment. Typically, it's low. It's just supposed to cost you a few cents to swap. Let me just check what the gas fee is looking like at the moment. Okay, not too expensive. Okay, let's try again. Now, of course, you can reduce the gas fee expenditure. Hmm, I'm going to reduce it just a moment. Two, four, no, two, three. That's interesting. Looks like when the amount is bigger, the fee is cheaper. Let's just experiment quickly. Hmm. So it looks like the fee is slashed when the uh, expenditure is bigger. Now, this is a MetaMask feature. So let's try other options. I'm going to try Relay to see if we can get cheaper fees. So ETH to get LBTC. I just want to maximize fees, because my equity is not high. If it's high, if my equity was high, then it wouldn't matter. And also for my audience, some may not have a large equity. So I want to show you ways to maximize fees. Okay. 56. Okay, so it looks like the fee will be high altogether. Let's make this for 3, no, 4. Okay, so this is good. I'm going to be swapping now. You can decide to reduce the fee, by the way, slightly. What's going on? Mm, So let's try 92 cents. The transaction will just be slower, but let's see. Just a moment, just a moment. Apologies for the nature of my video. That's the nature of my video. My videos are ulogs. So it's my a form of content that I created that is Web3 native, tries to capture everything, the human element. Basically, the U is for you, no edits, so that we can capture situations that require resolution, improvisation. These are important elements of Web3, and to also incite you, to take up a Web3 journey. without reservation. So it failed when I reduced the fee. So let's just leave it as is. Anyway, while we wait, all we're waiting for is to have our LBTC on the Ethereum chain. By the way, if your funds, for example, your ETH is on some other chain, you can also use Relay Link as a bridge to move it to the Ethereum chain, to receive LBTC on the Ethereum chain. Okay, when the LBTC arrives, we will now try to deposit it here. We will then obtain another receipt, this time in LBTCS. And at the completion of that, we will start earning points, from inception, all the points we saw earlier. Okay, so I'm going to connect wallet here next. Okay, and you see we now have an LBTC balance. Then I'm going to be staking. First is to approve the expenditure. And then the next transaction is you staking. Anyway, this is liquid staking. So we will get some receipt that you can incorporate into some other DeFi strategy. Okay, next is stake. Hmm. Failed to restake, returned an error. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so that's why my type of videos are needed. This is now a situation where we will attempt to, find a resolution. And where there's no resolution, I'll be finding out why and discussing it in another video. So here it says liquid restake Lombard LBTC and earned rewards with Symbiotic. Okay, we're on the right track. Stake. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce because it's looking like the TVL is very low. So I'm going to experiment with a slightly lower amount. Let's see if that will resolve it. Same thing. Let's go half the amount. Hmm, that's interesting. Okay, so what will happen is I will find a resolution to this. And okay, you can also submit a ticket here and then inform you in the next video, uh, you know, possible resolution. Now, this shouldn't deter you from attempting this on your own. The situation may be different at your end. Okay, let's try one more stake. Uh, just a moment. Let's add 1, 2, 3. Okay, still the same issue. I'm going to experiment one more thing because I noticed that you can deposit other. Okay, it's only LBTC you can deposit here. So um, I'll have to find a resolution to this and discuss it in the next video. It's very possible either there is a bug or the pool is, let's say, in private mode, needs some whitelisting or something like that. Because if you look here, you will see that this pool here, it's a liquidity pool for in LBTCS and LBTC pair, says coming soon. So I'll find out, and that I will cover in the next video, but you can get started with the process. It's as simple as getting your LBTC and attempting to deposit it into this pool. But we're not leaving, because in this video as well, we are going to be attempting to stake our ETH into this pool to get in or Inception wrapped ST ETHs, which we will then make use of in this strategy here. Okay, so first we are going to stake. So this is another approach to participate. But in this approach, you will not be earning Lombard locks. However, you'll be earning as many as 6 points from as many as 6 projects. Okay, including Inception, but with the exception of Lombard locks. I wanted to approach, this, I wanted to participate in this vault because I'd be earning around 7 airdrops instead of 6. Okay, in this strategy, you will be earning 7 airdrops as well. So this is another strategy you can explore, but APR is around 2.69%. In this strategy, cumulative APR is around 7 to 8%. So stake, you can change the currency here to ETH. Interestingly, you can also deposit LBTC, but I want to keep my LBTC as I'm interested in that other pool. If you deposit into this strategy with LBTC, it will convert it into ETH. Okay, so you will not be maintaining BTC as your underlying asset. So I'm going to be depositing ETH in this pool, while leaving a small amount for fees. So let's say 2, 5, 2, 4, 3, 3, 5. Okay, so good enough. Stake. Wow. This is not supposed to be like this. So I will have to try this another time. The gas fee is, I've done this, by the way, in my previous video. The gas fee is not this high. That's too much for fees. Let's see again. I don't know why that is. That's interesting. Uh, Cube slash. Just a moment. So I did a video here. Where I actually deposited, and the fee wasn't like this. Let me see what the fee was like here. Hmm. Okay, I never deposited in that video. Okay, interesting. Let me just experiment something quickly. I want to see if it will have the same error as we had earlier and also see if the fee is cheaper. Wow, the fee is extremely high. So how did I pull it off? Because I've actually deposited and I did a test deposit with a small amount. The fee was extremely low. So maybe I'll have to find out again about this, how to maximize fees and all that. Let's try to reduce the fee here and see. It may just be the suggested fee of the site that's very high. Let's see what options we have here. So it's quite high. Even if you reduce it, you will only reduce it slightly. Okay, so I'll find out about this, why the fee is high at the moment. Uh, because again, like I said, I've deposited with very minimal fee. So that will be up for the next video. And again, that's why we have this types of videos. You see, the entire experience and how to prospectively resolve them. For this one, we're not able to resolve matters. So I'll do another video containing my resolution. Let's end the video here. You get the gist. Don't be deterred about getting started. Uh, and may this video inspire you too. For those lacking inspiration. To conclude this video, visit airdropc.com and submit your email to subscribe to airdrop reminders here. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop prospects. Each of them will have its own publication tutorial. You will see Inception LRT here, Lombard Finance somewhere. Of course, airdrops are not promised, but they just have the prospect of an airdrop. Each uh, each will have its own publication tutorial. When it's ready, I'll be sending it out to subscribers. So submit your email here. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, this Twitter. In the description, there are a bunch of other opportunities there. Check them out. Stay awesome, take action. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.